Hello folks and welcome to another brand new video by Tactical Mac 7 on YouTube. This is a tactic breakdown and review. So we've done quite a few of these and I'm really enjoying these. I'm going to try and do more of these. This is by the owner of the EAFC Tactical Hub, Gavlar. He has designed a 4-4-2 based on Alex Ferguson's winning Treble team. This is how I'm going to line up in game. Slightly different to how he would envisage it, I think. But because it's team of the season, I am... Actually, those two are swapped around. That's how I line up in game. That way. That's it. This is how I line up in game. I would envisage more of an all-out striker playing up top. And I might put, in the game, I might put Shaw up there, who I've got just to try it out again. But I'm happy to play Xavi Simons up there because we're in Nkunku because I love these players and they're doing so well for me. And they are really, really good. So, let's get into some gameplay. Post-comms gameplay again, so I'll be able to point out all the terrible things I do. Because you guys seem to love me pointing out all the terrible things I do. It's like you take enjoyment from my embarrassment and pain. So, yay, great. So, here we are. I'm an idiot. I wasn't recording for the first 2 minutes of this game. My apologies. I did start it though. You missed nothing. So we're starting off. Team's getting into shape. You can see some players are a little bit static, and that's just because the AI is moving them into shape. So here we can see Xavi, Coleman out wide. That would have been a nicer ball if it had gone all the way across to Sani, but couldn't get it. Now at this point you can see, I'm actually going to take that back because this is the first point you will see the shape difficulties in transition. Right, so at this point we can see we have our right back has pushed up the pitch, our left back hasn't because our right back has. One central defender is sitting nice and deep, the other central defender has pushed up, and as you can see I have probably second man pressed that one out of position a little bit. Rodri as our staying back midfielder though is there and there to cover. But he's breaking in a 3 and it's 3v4, so we're in a it could be a quite dangerous situation. But Odegaard is going to break his neck to get back, which is really nice. And if you've got a high player working there, they're going to come back quicker. Him, Sani and Coleman are both on comeback on defence, so they are pushing their way back into there. But you can see how narrow we are, and we're nice and compact. So we're in a decent position to defend. It just means you're going to have to, you know, be on the ball with your defending. And then we get started again. And you can see Rodri comes across, takes the ball off him. We Tiki Taka between Xavi and Nkunku, I think it was. Odegaard back to Nkunku, to Coleman. Try and drive into space, miss it. But Ben White, great tackling up there quick. Sani finds a wee bit of space. Good save from the keeper. And Xavi is forced in the way, and at this point the guy felt completely overwhelmed, so he just decided to quit. So we're into the second game. This game goes to half-time, so we've got a lot more here. You can see it's a team of the season defence with some interesting cards up top. That Sterling card caused me a lot of problems. So we get started. We're in our 4-4-2. Players are going to start moving into the 4-4-2. We just give them time to do that. Xavi's going to pick the ball up from deep, but I mess up the pass. The gameplay is really heavy and horrible. Oh, like, subscribe, comment and all that please as well. Makes a difference. So White comes in there nice and narrow. Havertz a great driven ball through. And Nkunku spots the run of Xavi over top. I see him moving his goalkeeper, so instead of hitting it first time, I pass off to the side to give myself basically an open net. That's just perception of the pitch at that point. This one I thought, oh, I'm going to juggle the ball all the way through. Yeah, not going to happen. So he's got Roberto Carlos, who we all know is a really good left back now. Not my choice, feels too small, but good. Nice ball from Ta up to Xavi. We see Nkunku had started making the run already. Odegaard has burst through with that get forward instruction on him, and Xavi puts it away. Now, this is where EA decide, you know what, we're not going to just make it easy for you, we're actually going to start changing things. So the whole team starts to feel different at this point, and you'll see examples of it. So immediately he's through with Butra, ball to Sterling, but Alisson comes out and smothers it. Get the ball out to Coleman, who's nice and narrow, when Sani has made a big run out wide left, and that's what you tend to see. You tend to see if your left mid has gone forward, your right mid comes nice and narrow, or if your left mid goes inside, your right mid will stay out. That was just a nice whipped cross through to the back post. But when I say whipped cross, I'm just meaning playstyle plus whipped cross to the back post. Ta again with the ball into midfield, and Kunku's dropped to pick it up, which is something I noticed quite a lot. You could very quickly get passes between your centre backs and your strikers. Your midfield, it's not missing, it's more about second phase than it is about first phase. There I try and be cute to get Odegaard on the ball, doesn't work. Ball played out, Butra going down the line. I'll pause it here just to show you the shape of the team. So we have a lovely set back four. We have our midfield with Rodri, and I'm controlling Rodri, so I'm the one that's pulled him out of position. And we have our two-staged forward line. One striker playing off the other striker. So if you had a big striker knocking the ball onto a little striker, that would work really well too. Like basic 4-4-2. Like we all played. Probably the first formation anyone that played football played was a 4-4-2 because of its structure. We love it. It's great for defending in as well. So here I'm trying to show him down the line, mess up, he gets inside, but big Van Dijk is there. Now we're playing into Rodri, who's bringing the ball forward. We've got a lovely 1-2 there between Xavi and Coleman. Lovely play in, and that was just me being an idiot shooting a cross goal when he's clearly moved his keeper. And we all do that. Now as we come forward, I can't tackle Butra because he's like 4 foot nothing but built like a tank. It's so annoying. There we can see Odegaard. I've sent him on a run because I want to get him forward, but we're having to play a little bit more centrally. That's just me. I again, I'll show you my mistake. Here I've got space. There I just take a terrible touch. Like it's a really bad touch from Havertz. There, right? So I'm touching. I've taken my touch this way, and he's just read it really well and moved that way, and he's just got into the position. And I could have taken a touch that way onto Havertz's strong foot, and you can see Sané's making a run down there. So the ball would have been go that way and then play the ball down. That was the play, but I've spotted Odegaard, and in my head I'm like, I'm going to take a touch that way and play the ball inside. Really, that was the wrong play, and that was pure my decision making. Played the wrong ball there, and then I'll end up losing it because Havertz gets tackled and Lucas can come away, and Lucas is fast. So immediately I was bringing Odegaard back there, then I switch into Ta just to try and block the angle. Can't get across to get him, and somehow Rodrigo puts that in the net. I'm still not sure how that goes in, but you know, you win some, you lose some. So clip a wee ball out to Sané, back to Havertz so you can make up for it. Lovely little ball inside to Odegaard. Again, I get tackled there and lose it, but we sneak a ball through. And again, I take the touch inside. I shouldn't take that touch inside. I should have kept that touch outside. Havertz comes nice and narrow, wins the ball. Odegaard always showing for a pass. Slip through ball to Xavi, who's made a more diagonal run across to the left. Now, again, I'm just not able to catch Mertens. But luckily this time I've positioned Ta well enough to get in way. Then I give the ball away. Ball gets back to Rodrigo. I actually get a wee touch on it there with Havertz. And this is what I mean about the gameplay that I was in. So here you're going to see this is a lovely angle for him to play a ball through. I get a touch on it, deflects it, and then what is that? I mean, can we just take a minute to say, what? I haven't done anything here. What's he doing? And if Alisson isn't on the ball, that's going in the back of the net. What is this game sometimes? So, corner. I pull Xavi out a little bit because I just had a funny feeling he was going to try something. There, I should have had the ball. Made all the right moves, missed it. Rodri tackles, then loses. Van Dijk has the ball. I'm like, right, I can only pass away from him now, because if I try and pass too close to him, the game's just going to give him the ball. So I'm trying to always get the ball away from him, even here, back inside, ball forward, and then that I could have turned and went with that, but I was trying to be too cute. Here I just get forward, can see Xavi, miss the header, but it's the right idea. When you've got a 4-4-2, you're going to have chances like that. Tad just holds his ground there and manages to win the ball. Obviously I give it away again, so now I'm trying to make a wee dash down the line with Havertz. Again, I just run straight into Douglas Luiz, but luckily I get the ball back. That should have been a ball inside. That's the through ball mechanics. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Here I'm just trying to bait him into a tackle, because I was trying to win a penalty, but you know, didn't work. Gets the ball away, gets it to Butra, who's just fast, and then Sterling. This Fire Sterling card just had lovely turns, lovely agility. He gets the ball down, and Alisson has to come up with another good save. And he's been really good at being really direct. Here I'm just like, what the heck is that ball? I didn't see that ball. I can't imagine he's seen that ball, but computer gave him it. Mertens gets past me, but Havertz comes across and tackles well. There, again, I'm looking for that quick pass to Nkunku. It's not always the best thing to do in this formation. Sometimes you have to go sideways because you've got more men sideways than you do back in front. You've got 4 men across the park, and you just sometimes have to use that width. Xavi dropping deep again does well. Me, again, pass it into the player, so that's my fault again. And then we got to half time. And then that was it. So, hopefully you've seen the good and the bad of my gameplay and this formation. It's a really fun formation to play in with a good team. And with his Team of the Season cards, everyone's got a good team. So whack this on and give it 5-10 games. You'll find the movement of it quite unique. You'll find the attacking opportunities very unique. And you can kind of mix and match what you do. And you know that I love that in formations. And I love having sequence of formations that change attack patterns. I think there's nothing worse than becoming too restricted with your attack patterns. So give this a go. See how you get on. Don't make my mistakes. Don't rush in. Don't do anything daft. Let me do all the daft stuff. And then you can make fun of me for it. Because apparently that's what happens now. Right, let's get into the tactics. Oh, like, subscribe, comment, all helps. Thank you. So there you go. There's a couple of gameplay clips. The second one scored a lot of goals. You got to see the movement of the team quite well. The first one, yeah, it was a good game as well. Both opponents were decent. The connection and gameplay has just been quite horrible since the last update. I don't know if I am on a different data center or something now, but yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare. So let's get into the tactics. There is how I set up the team. The 4-4-2, you've seen that before. If we get into tactics, we've got balanced, we've got width 35, depth 65, balanced build-up play with forward runs, width all the way down at 20, players in the box 6, corner kicks and free kicks 3 and 2, but again, that's your preference, whatever you like doing with that. And what you've seen from the formation is the wingers are really important, as they were for Sir Alex Ferguson, and his midfield have one kind of out-and-out destroyer type defensive midfielder who's going to sit and dictate, and then you've got another one who wants to get forward, be involved in the action, and score good goals. Your strikers, they're going to be constant threats. You've got that nice little partnership up top, which is really good. Both your fullbacks are looking to get forward at different times because they're not enjoying the attack, but they are pushing forward, and their initial position is quite high. And they're on overlapping runs, so your left and your right mids are looking to dart into the pitch, and you know I like that. It fits my style of Tiki Taka play. Into instructions, so Nkunku, who's our left striker, is on stay forward, get in behind. Our right striker is on come back on defence, mix attack, aggressive interceptions. Our defensive midfielder is on stay back while attacking and cover centre. Our more attacking midfielder is on get forward and cover centre. Our left mid is on come back on defence, cut inside, get in behind, get into the box. So a group of instructions I love to see on left and right midfielders, because it pulls them right into the play and it stops them being isolated. It really helps them actually become part of your team and part of your attacking plays. Coleman are on our right side is again on come back on defence, cut inside, get in behind and get into the box. Now they are not both going to do that at the same time. If Coleman is going down the line, Sani will get into the box. If Sani's going down the line, Coleman will get into the box. So it gives you like more of an attacking threat. Our right back is on balance attack and overlap and step up. So overlap and step up are the two changes to that one. Same with the left back, overlap and step up. So what you're going to find is your defensive position with step up is higher up the park and they're tighter marked. So when players are trying to play driven balls down the line into their wingers to get down the outside edges of you, step up should help with that. It does most of the time. The only time I've ever found that this doesn't really help is when you are too quick to switch to your fullback and you pull them out of position. The AI will step up right onto a player for you. Your centre backs, we don't touch them because we don't want them playing striker. And our goalkeeper is personal preference. I left it on balance this time, but you can have it on comfort cross sweeper keeper, whatever you want. I'm just kind of playing about and seeing what I like. So please like, sub, comment. All important for YouTube, all important for the algorithms. Building a really nice community here. I want to keep a really nice ethos with the gameplay. Anyone involved in the EAFC Tactical Hub, we want to be kind, we want to be nice, we don't want to be toxic, we just want to have fun playing this game. And remember, if you're not having fun, stop playing the game, go play something else. There's loads of good games out there. Cyberpunk, Elden Ring, Tarkov, is that new Arena Breakout? I've not tried that, I never got a code, gutted, I never got a code. There's loads of good games to play. Go have fun with some of them. I mean, when I say have fun, you're probably going to get killed in all those games, that's going to be annoying, but you learn in your mistakes. Or for you guys, you learn through my mistakes. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye.